Good morning, friends, and happy Wednesday. It's Miss Cimino with story time again. And just like I hinted, guess who came to visit? It's Pete the cat. Good morning, Pete. Well, it's a little rainy outside today, and I thought maybe we could use our imagination and pretend we were going somewhere with Pete today. Let's use our imagination and pretend we're back in our school and we're all going on a field trip on a big yellow school bus to go visit the firefighters. Would you like to do that? This is a book called Pete the Cat, Firefighter Pete, and it's written by James Dean. Shall we see what adventures Pete can get into today? All right, let's go. We are going on a class trip today, says Principal Nancy. She leads the class to a bright yellow bus and everyone climbs on board. I wonder where we're going, says Pete. They are going to visit the firehouse today. The bus parks next to the bright red firehouse. Pete and his classmates are excited. The firehouse is huge. It is so big it can hold 2 long red fire trucks and all of the firefighters' equipment. Look, it's even called the Cat Firehouse. Look at that. The firefighters show the kids around and they give everyone a turn to ring the old brass fire bell outside the firehouse. Ring, 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 says Pete. Then all the kids take turns sliding down the firefighter's pole. Whee! Callie yells as she glides down the pole. That looks like a lot of fun, doesn't it? The firefighters allow the kids to try on their gear. Firefighters wear a lot of equipment. First, Pete puts on the heavy black overalls. That's kind of like pants. Then he steps into the tall black boots. They have to wear all this stuff to keep them safe while they're fighting fires, don't they? Let's see what else he has to put on. A firefighter helps Pete put on the heavy yellow jacket. Finally, they place a hard black helmet on Pete's head. All this gear is very heavy. Pete can barely move. Can you see the word cat on Pete's head, on the black helmet? The firefighters allow the kids to explore one of the fire trucks. Callie sits in the driver's seat. She presses the horn. Bert, Bert, Bert. It is so loud that all the kids cover their ears. Then Pete turns on the sirens and lights, and the sirens blare, ooh-ee, ooh-ee, ooh-ee. The lights flash red and yellow. Oh my goodness, think of all the noise they're making. Suddenly, a loud bell rings. Uh-oh, it's the fire alarm. There's a real fire in town. Gear up, Pete. The firefighters scramble into their gear very quickly. Pete puts on his gear too. They all climb aboard the fire truck and they turn on the siren and the lights. Firefighter Pete and the firefighters are on their way. The fire engine races through town and the lights flash around and around. Ooh-ee, ooh-ee. A firefighter presses the horn. All the other cars move out of the way. There's the fire. It's hot and loud, but the firefighters know exactly what to do. They work together as a team to connect the fire truck to the fire hydrant to get water. Then the firefighters also attach a long, heavy hose to the truck. Firefighter Pete gives the signal and the firefighters turn on the water. Whoosh! Now you can see why they need all this equipment to stay safe. Look at all of that. The water gushes out very fast. Several firefighters must hold the hose to control it. Pete helps direct the hose as they spray the fire with water. The fire is starting to go out. There is smoke everywhere. Suddenly, Pete hears yelling from the roof. Can you see on the roof? Can you see who's there? Did you notice? Oh no, it's our friend Grumpy Toad. He needs to be rescued. The firefighters raise a long ladder from the truck. Crank, crank, crank. The ladder goes up and up and up. Firefighter Pete and another firefighter help Grumpy Toad climb down the ladder carefully. Yay, the fire is out and everyone is safe. Whew! I'll bet Grumpy Toad was scared up there. The firefighter drive back to the firehouse and they all take off their gear. They pat Pete on the back and say, "Good job, Pete." Firefighter Pete helped to save the day. The end. Look at that. So what do you think about our pretend field trip to the firehouse? Wow, that was exciting, wasn't it? Maybe we can have some other kind of imagination field trips together while we're away. I hope to see you very soon again. I'll blow you a hug until I get to see you soon. Have an awesome day, friends. Bye. Bye, Pete.